sense to me. I'm in your head, I invest. That's a short-term fee. Got it locked, I'm the best. Well, at least that's what I think. Give me props when I rap. Step you up,
big bag, I'm in it.
Hi guys, it's Amanda. What's up? We're back with another Come Thrift with me. Okay, the amount of times that sentence has come out of my mouth because I have so many of these videos. I love making them. You guys love watching them. So let's get into it. I headed right over to the winter boot section, and the first pair I found were these DKNY wedge boots that are literally serving up cargo pants in boot form. If you've been keeping up with these thrift trips, you would know I've been hunting for pointed toe heels / boots for so long, and these are a very ideal pair. These fly boots reminded me of Puma trainers with the suede and then the leather detailing. I feel like the brown suede just made them look very old and used. Like imagine if it was in any other color. I would have snatched those up so quickly. The next section I went to was the purses because I'm in dire need of a black shoulder bag. It's actually getting ridiculous. And again, I did not find one. I did find an Aldo nude kind of canvas bag and then this blue shoulder bag, but it was honestly just kind of an awkward size. You'll see in the try on. This is probably the worst black bag I could have come across. It's giving H&M Birkin. Like, no. The lingerie section was also kind of a flop. I feel like when you just start thrifting, you get really enticed by these lacy lingerie pieces, but honestly, these are at the thrift store every single time. This bra was really serving up winter wonderland. I probably would have bought it if it was my size. In the tees and tank section, I found this screen printed teddy bear graphic t-shirt in a black and red colorway. I kind of liked the red. I don't really know what drew me to it, but I ended up trying it on and deciding it's not anything that I need. The winter accessory section is definitely one of my favorites as I'm constantly hunting for skinny scarves, and even better if I can get a matching hat and matching gloves, especially if it was all striped. Like, I just need a striped skinny scarf, okay? I was intrigued by this white knit sweater, like I always am with any white bucket knit sweater I come across. The wide angle kind of deceived me into thinking it would fit me longer than it does. It was actually giving crop tops, and I found this brown cargo skirt. This would have been amazing if it was a floor length maxi skirt, but I was still willing to give it a try because I liked the color. My vision with this skirt was to have the detailing at the bottom, like tiny little pleats sticking out of a shirt, just because it obviously is a high-waisted skirt, not something I would normally gravitate towards, but that little detail, you know, to level up an outfit. These slippers were kind of jokes. I wasn't really sure what was going on because the brand was Conair, which is a hair brand, so I'm not really sure about that. Not me actually pulling capris off the rack in the middle of winter, but I've been looking at a lot of D-Squared's fashion shows from the early 2000s, and I swear to God, every single look features capris, as most, you know, fashion shows from the early 2000s do. I found these Trip NYC pants, obviously here for all of the detailing. You'll see in the try on me holding them up to myself, but when I got home they were a little bit too short. For this kind of pant they need to be extremely baggy, otherwise it's just kind of giving like, you tried. Okay, now for the real tea. The first section I actually should have gone to. The jeans section is where I always just find the best things. So this first pair of jeans are Levi's. I don't have any cooler toned denim, so these were definitely a good find. And then I found these jeans by the brand Angels. The name alone has me already ready to buy them. And these also had bleaching on the front and back, which I really liked. I find these Y2k brands are often the cheapest at thrift stores because they're irrelevant other than to people that know. So I got those. I found these brand new Polo jeans, tags still attached. I don't think that they're actually a jean that I would buy. These boots were so crazy. I actually loved them so much. They're giving black Timberland, but like on another level. Unfortunately, they smelled so bad and I just couldn't figure out why because they look brand new. Obviously, I had to show you guys this Levi's tag. Too Super Low is the collection of these jeans. Unfortunately, they were skinny, okay? I have these exact religions in a dark blue wash and I just cannot understand how I found them again at the thrift store, okay? And this time in a festive red color. It's like the person that donated these knew I was doing a holiday come thrift with me. Okay, coming through with the candy cane truies. I love them. Two amazing finds back to back. I'm obsessed with these. I've never seen any garment like this at the thrift store. These are serving up European tennis player and I need to live out that alter ego of mine that doesn't even exist, but once I put these on it will. I know it's not really the season to be buying capris, but I've already got one pair in the cart, might as well add another, okay? I found those in the activewear section, by the way, along with this tank top. Initially I thought this tank top would match those capris, but the greens were slightly off. You'll see in the try on, it wasn't it. Next, I checked out the outerwear section. I looked at all of the jackets. I found this white puffer. I liked how fitted it was while still being a puffer jacket. The fur was looking a little bit done on the hood and it wasn't removable. I just watched Requiem for a Dream and there was a leather trench coat look served in that movie. I'll be inserting a picture, but I didn't add it to the cart just because I had so many things and I knew it would just stress me out too much. Okay, if you're an OG, you would know I have this exact vest, but in a green color. It's by the brand Jacob. I prefer mine way more than this blue. I actually hate the blue. Value Village is honestly a crazy place to get suits. The pants in this suit were so nice, but I just like did not need the blazer. I feel like it's kind of a huge commitment to get two-piece sets at the thrift store. I just never do. I also really like this one because of the capris, the silver capris, might I add. I found this 0.0 vest with the original branding, which was so cute, and because of that, I had to add it to the cart. I found a vintage polo sweater. I thought this was honestly really dope. I feel like I could kind of get behind the red maroon color. I also love the felt huge numbers on it. I've been wanting a tie for so long, I've just never actually put the time or effort in to choose one out. The color of it reminded me of Miu Miu's 22 spring show. Also, when I was buying this, the cashier asked me if ties were in, and I so badly wanted to be like, no, but they are. Like, they actually just are. I found this furry hat, which was from Restoration Hardware. I'm like, I did not know they sold clothes. I did find a little black shrug from a ballet brand, but it was pretty faded. Again, you'll see in the try on. We're about to try everything on. My cart was actually overflowing. I always put all of my items onto a rack just so I could see everything that I've put in my cart. At this point, I've probably been at the store for like 2.5 hours and I've forgotten everything in my cart. And then I found a mirror and got to trying on. The first item I decided to try on slash just hold up in front of me because there's no change room are the Adidas Capris. I was so excited about them. The first day of spring, I'll be stepping out in these. Next up, the True Religion's bitch. These didn't even need to be like held up. Like, we're buying these regardless. I added them to the yes rack. I was also curious what size they were compared to the pair I already have. So these are a 30 and then the ones that I thrifted a while ago are a size 28. Next, I held up, I'm like not even gonna say try on at this point, the Trip pants. And again, I kind of just knew I was gonna buy them anyways. The Angels jeans were so long, love, perfect. Tried them on at home. They fit me very well. These Levi's, I wish I liked, okay? I tried them on at home and they're pretty high-waisted. They just did not flatter me at all. And for $16.99, bitch, like, I don't need them. The brown skirt I thought would be too big on me. And then when I held it up and I actually tried putting it on, it was tiny. It did not fit me. These capris were way longer than I expected them to be. I've yet to try them on. I did buy them, so you guys will see if they make it into the haul. The red t-shirt, honestly, not it. Like, this is the last thing I need in my wardrobe. I'm never gonna reach for this. I just don't need it at all. I did notice it has a little graphic on the back, which was really cute. Bitch, this is the crop top sweater that I'm never trying to wear in my whole life. I don't like it. I also realized as I was trying it on that it's H&M. I'm like, how did that get past me, bitch? You never would have gotten the cart. Just kidding. This is the shrug. It looks very washed out. As you can see, when I compare it to my mask, it's like almost charcoal gray, but I bought it anyways because I've just wanted a shrug for so long. I can dye it if anything. And then the polo sweater, I really liked it. It kind of is just a classic for the holidays. And imagine if I distressed it low-key because it's such a preppy vibe. That could be dope, so we'll see. This is the matching Capri jacket set, which just was not it. I've never tried on a two-piece set and liked it. Needless to say, the vest I hated. It was big, it did not fit me. This Adidas tank top also did not fit me right. It gathered in a weird way in the front of the tank top, which I was just not about. I guess I expected it to be tight all the way through. I'm organizing all of the things I just tried on to kind of really ask myself what I needed, because I swear everything I tried on I was getting, and I'm like, I can't do this. So I was just contemplating all of my items in the back of the store. I also had to try on the bags and shoes that I added to the cart. This bag was definitely an awkward size. You can see when I fold it up, it's so much more of a vibe. Like I would have bought it so quickly, but unfortunately I don't know how to DIY a bag in that way, so I decided I did not need it. This Aldo bag was not giving me anything at all. These are all of the clothes that I ended up buying, and then I went over to try the shoes on. Unfortunately, the DKNY shoes were so big. I feel like you can kind of tell they just look baggy. Like what? This hat was cute. I even tried it on with my jacket, but I just did not need it. I feel like I could find a better one. The last thing I checked out was the jewelry and then the home section. I found this Michael Kors bracelet, which is so jokes, but the condition was kind of shitty and I don't think it was silver. I always look at the homeware section after I've gone through everything in my cart, figured out what I'm buying. It's kind of like my treat after thrifting, literally, because I'm just like, can relieve all my stress while looking at these plates, but I never find anything. I've been remembering to bring my reusable tote bag so I don't have to carry home the extremely awkward paper bags. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed this come thrift with me. There's gonna be a haul soon. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.